You know, excuse me for that, but
Talking about humble.
right, yeah. So read that verse again.
What's happening 7 again?
Yeah, yeah.
Back to James 4:7, it says, submit yourselves therefore to the Most High. Resist the devil and he shall flee from you.
Right.
Draw nigh to the Most High and he will draw nigh to you.
Right.
Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded.
Speak it, brother.
Be afflicted and mourn and weep.
Right.
Let your laughter be turned to mourning and your joy to heaviness.
Because when we all first came in the truth, we was all happy and we was kind of out of order. Now, if you look at the brothers that have been in the truth for a long while, we're more miserable now. You understand? We're more like distressing in terms of our mood. You know. So yeah, read that.
Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord and he shall lift you up.
Yes, it says humble yourself in the sight of the Lord. So how do you humble yourself in the sight of the Lord? Because the prophets are amongst the Lord.
Nice, bro.
Salakia, the Lord is amongst the prophets. All right, because when you read the book of Genesis chapter 25, 21, it tells you how Rebecca inquired of the Lord. Did she inquire of the actual power himself? No. She inquired of a prophet. So when you step in the camp amongst the brothers, man, you gotta humble yourself, man. All right, that's the first thing you know in this thing of ours. Then once you know that, then hey, the Spirit will have you move to another level in this thing. Okay? Oh yeah, you have something in it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, go on.
1 Peter 4 and 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you as though some strange thing happened unto you.
That's right. That's right. That's a very good precept. Because that precept shows you what you have to be prepared for when you come into the truth.
Yes, bro.
Hey, something might happen, like you might be at the job, okay, and your boss fires you out of nowhere, just for no reason. Okay, or you might have an illness or sicknesses. Like you might have been cool, like for example, Apostle Gabar said, you might have been cool before you came in the truth, and now all of a sudden you come in the truth, you a lot more sicker than you used to be. Okay, read that again one more time. That was nice.
Yes, brother. 1 Peter 4 and 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you as though some strange thing happened unto you.
Right.
Yeah? So basically you have to just trust in the Lord.
There you go.
Whatever is going through, you have to trust in Yahweh Bashem.
There you go, brother. There you go. You know, and that's the way that goes down. Okay, you gotta expect that any form of moment or any minute, something's gonna go down because you're not gonna be in this truth and it's just gonna be a smooth sail ride. Oh no, it's gonna be a bumpy road. Okay, so
I'm going to look at the word humble.
yeah, go on.
The word humble means
See, unlike many other camps, we actually go into words now. You see that? So read that for me.
it means render oneself humble, to bend, kneel, or bow. Lower someone in dignity.
Lower someone in dignity.
Submissive, respectful, lowly in manner, modest, obedient. Okay.
Oh yeah, get me 1 Peter 2.
From the Latin humilis.
1 Peter 2.
Humilis.
You know it says
Lowly, humble, literally on the ground. From listen this. It says from Latin humilis, the Latin word from humilis, right, which means lowly or humble, literally on the ground. From the word humus. Earth from root or earth of things lowly in kind, state, condition, or amount. Also of low birth or rank. But basically, don't be so humble you're not that great. It's basically like from the ground to the ground. You gotta put yourself to the ground.
You gotta break yourself down.
You have to
be broken down.
You have to
be built it back up again.
From the word humus.
Humus, right?
The word humble comes from the Latin word humus.
Okay.
Which means to the ground.
Precept right there. You got the
One thing more.
Yeah, go on. Because you had that before.
What he said when you come amongst the prophets.
Oh yeah.
This is Ecclesiastes 5 and 1, and it says, keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High.
Right, because this is the house of the Most High.
Brother.
It's the Most High dwelling
Right
amongst
here.
What does it tell you in I believe it's in Psalms. It says that I don't think it's a song, but it's in the scripture. It says, when 2 or 3 are gathered
together, they are in the midst of it. That's the spirit I was going to tell that, bring it up.
Yeah, I'll share it.
Well, no, that's really it's really the angels of the Lord.
But is it not Yahweh Shai said that? Is it not Yahweh Shai that said that?
No, I don't think so. I don't think Yahushua said that. I think you said it.
And be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools.
Yeah.
For they consider not that they do evil.
Yeah.
Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before the Most High.
There you go. There you go. So when you come in the midst of the brotherhood, all right, this is actually the house of God, aka the house of
No
mourning.
buildings, no buildings.
There you go.
Forget about the buildings.
That's right. Okay, and also the house of David. Okay, so this is basically the Lord. The Lord likens the camps as houses, man, of all sorts. All right, but that could be the house. Like I'm going to say it again: the house of mourning, the house of David. All right. And what did you just read? Right, the house of God.
Okay.
The precept.
It was the Lord that said that. Matthew 18 verse 20.
Oh, okay.
For where two or three are gathered in my name, there am I in the midst of it.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So Yahushua came out of Yahushua's mouth. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're going.
So Revelation 21 and 3, and it says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men.
There you go.
Right.
And he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power.
Nice.
Good one.
I don't even have to really explain.
Good one.
You have to explain that, brother. That's simple.
a good one.
That's
What it
ABC.
is.
That's ABC.
So where
There it
the
is.
house? Yeah, right.
So this is the house of mourning.
Yeah.
This is the house of the Most High, and the house of David. Man.
And Proverbs says, wisdom has builded her house.
Right.
You know,
right.
7 pillars and
Right. Which the pillars represents the different brothers on down. Okay, because we hold this truth up. We present to you the truth. Okay, we're the enzyme. Isaiah 11. Okay. What I'm gonna do is you have something, right?
No, bro.
Okay. Because he's on fire, man. This pillar's on fire. You know? Yeah, we got. If you got something, if you ain't got something, it's cool. But yeah, that's what you. Okay, you're going.
Ephesians 2 and 19, and it says, now therefore ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and the household of the Most High, and are built upon the foundation of the apostles,
Right, are built upon the foundation of the apostles going.
and the prophets, and Yahushua himself being the chief cornerstone.
Right, being the chief. Read that verse again. Read that again.
At Ephesians 2 and 19.
And see, that's spiritual because when I came down here, I didn't really have I didn't have a lesson plan. But now we're bringing out a lesson on top of another lesson. So that's how the Spirit of the Lord works, man.
That's right, bro.
That's why a lot of the times you don't have to think about what you're gonna do. Just let the Spirit flow sometimes.
Yes.
You know, read that.
Ephesians 2 and 19. And now therefore ye are no more strangers and foreigners, but fellow citizens with the saints and of the household of the Most High, and are built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Yahushua himself being the chief cornerstone.
Right. So Yahushua is the chief of this house. The cornerstone. As it tells you in Daniel's 2nd chapter, I believe it's the 47th verse, where it speaks about how Yahushua, he's that little stone that's gonna smite the statue.
Right.
Right? But in the New Testament, it tells you he's that same cornerstone.
Yes.
Okay, like the Bar made mention of, the Apostle of the Bar, he made mention on how we're known as Great Millstone. And that name was really given us to us by the Spirit.
Yes.
Okay, they didn't name themselves Great Millstone. It was given by them by another guy, all right? Somebody probably in the camp or outside the camp. I believe it was somebody outside the camp. You know, but that was spiritual right there. So we represent Yahushua. He represent this gospel in its entirety. Go on.
Verse 21, in whom all the building fitly framed together,
Right, fitly firm together. Go on.
groweth unto an holy temple in the Lord, in whom ye also are builded together for an habitation of the Most High through the Spirit.
We are a habitation of the Most High. We are a building firm together.
Yes.
So when you read, the book of Ezekiel 37, where it speaks about those bones coming together, Okay, now I'm going up. Now there's another precept. Yeah, it says, it's another good precept I can bring out. How the Lord has come to what? Bind up, close up the breaches there. That's it, close up the breaches there. So that's what the Lord is doing. Like when you watch the camps over there in America, you watch the camps, like for example, when you go on the West Coast, you see them brothers out there, okay? And them brothers, you got the Northern Kingdom camp, and you got the Southern Kingdom camp. So the Lord is binding together that whole house.
Yes.
Avoid that house of David.
It's about the foundation, brother. Yeah.
There you go.
You have to stand you have to stand firm on your feet, basically.
There you go.
Yeah.
That means come out in the highways.
That's
and
it.
byways.
Because from El Tahar, come down. From day one, he's been pushing the mark of the beast,
There you go.
and he stood on that, and he's not moving from that.
Yep.
Right? He will stand on that until he dies, and he's not going to remove on that.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
Right. It's all about the foundation.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like a stone.
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta be still like a stone.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't let nobody move you. Matter of fact, hit me Luke 14, Baba Shah. Read that precept that you got already.
So Amos 9 and 11, in that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen.
There you go. So the Lord said he's gonna raise up the tabernacle of David.
That's right here, bro. Right here.
This is it right here.
Right here, bro.
The tabernacle of David.
I'm looking
even
at it
them
right
brothers
now.
even them brothers of Central London.
Yep.
Tabernacle of David. Okay. Which we are part of. We're all part of that foundation
That
too.
That body.
Absolutely. So keep going.
And close up the breaches thereof, and I will raise up the ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old.
As in the days of old. So the house of David consisted of the men of God. Okay, because although we out here to wake up our people, the Israelites, but guess what? Not every Israel has that VIP card to get into the house of David, man.
Fine.
All right. So really, the main intention that we come out here is to regain the elect of our people. That's the main intention when you go into it.
These words are beautiful because the brother said, close up.
Right.
You hear? Close
Close up
up.
the
That means
breach.
you're just getting closer and closer.
There you go.
So that gap is going to get smaller and smaller.
There you go, brother.
Yeah?
See, he
That
got
is
it.
sweet, man. That is sweet.
That's right.
Words are beautiful in these scriptures. Beautiful.
That's right. And as he's closing the door, you notice the destructions are coming more frequently.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So get that.
Right.
Yeah, you go. You had some. Okay, you go.
That's Revelation 7.
I told you something. Get in. Luke 14. Where it says they build up on that house.
And then Revelation 7 where it says, hurt not the trees until it's sealed.
Yep.
Until the house of David has been sealed and come together.
Yes.
You know?
Let me see something. But I know it's Luke 14. What does it say exactly? Yeah, it says
Once the elect get risen, that's the end of Israel.
It says when the winds came upon the house.
Okay, the house.
Yeah. Let me see if I can get it. Matter of fact, let me look into the scriptures. It's right in Luke 14. I just gotta show you the verse. I believe it's like this guy. It's gotta be Luke 14, man. Yeah, just bear with us for 1 minute.
What are you looking for?
No, you know, there's a scripture where it says,
Which is what?
when a man doeth what the Lord commands, it was as if he built his house upon a stone. Upon a
Oh, that's on
It's gotta be Luke 14. Alright, go on.
It's Matthew 7 and 24, and it says, therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and
That's the
doeth
one
them,
right there. That's it. There.
Nice, brother.
Yeah.
and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock.
That's it, wise.
And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon the house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock.
There you go. There you go. So that's talking about the brothers at GMS. Okay, that's that house that cannot be overthrown. Okay, that's why you got a lot of these camps. Check this out. That's why you got a lot of these different camps. They'll come out when it's seasonable, when it's the right season. But we come out in all season because we can't be knocked apart. We can't be distorted or destroyed. Okay, because we read that verse again. You gotta read that again.
Nice.
Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock.
Yeah, it was founded upon a rock. So although the winds came, the storm came, the rain came, the floods came, that house still remained, man. Okay, so that's what we are likened unto, and that's why we at the Great Millstone. You see us, we're out in all type of seasons. It could be raining in some cases, we still out there doing the work. Okay, we can be going through all types of hell, all type of personal BS that we have to go through, and we still come out here and we remain diligent. You understand? So that's what the rains and the floods is talking about. All of the afflictions you catch, and you still have to maintain yourself. Okay.
Yes, bro. Because in First John 3:18, it says it's about to do the deed. Yeah, it's not about lip service.
Right.
It's about the deed. So as you say, you come out, you stand up, and you bring in the flock. You know what I mean?
That's why you notice it says those that hear my word and do them.
That's right.
You see?
That's it. That's why I brought that scripture.
You're going, yo, you saying?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, man, you're going.
Verse 26, and everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not,
Right, and doeth them not.
Ooh, brother, sweet brother.
shall be likened unto a foolish man,
Right, shall be likened unto a foolish man. Go on.
which built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew, and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it.
And great was the fall of it, man. So that's all of these different caps out there. When the time comes, when that ship was initiated, mandatorily, all of these different camps that spoke up against the mark of the beast, okay, that is not the microchip. They're gonna be that whole time. Those camps are gonna be confounded. They're not gonna know what to think. Oh man, you know. Hey man, that's when them answers are just gonna come in your mind.
Yes.
Whether it was the mark of the beast or not, the microchip talking about.
Okay. That's gonna be